Action.
We're rolling.
What? We're rolling? Oh. Good evening. I'm Jonathan Farmer, and this is WBRB, the most trusted, watched newscast in the Middle Colonies. The top story tonight. A new study reveals that over 80% of all colonists in the Middle Colonies are farmers. This number is up significantly from last year's 77%. Why so many farmers? Let's send it over to Ben in Dover, Delaware to find out. Thanks, John. I'm here in beautiful Dover, Delaware, with one of the many farmers here, Farmer Ahab Jebediah. Brother Jebediah, what can you tell us about farming here?
The grounds are very fertile, and the weather is very temperate, with long warm growing seasons, and short, cool, non-growing season. You know, it seems like we don't have as many nor'easters here as they get in the northeast. That helps us too.
Very interesting. And does this year's crop look to bring in much revenue for yourself and the colonies?
Yes, the good soil and warm temperatures help to provide a bountiful harvest. So we are expecting to make a good catch at the market this year, if you know what I mean. And I think you do.
And what would you say is the reason you brought your family here? What kind of life are you looking for?
I'm looking to experience religious freedoms as a Muslim and to be able to provide for my family.
Well, how about that? That's great. Back to you in the studio, John. Thanks, Tom. But even though most all occupations here in the Middle Colonies are related to farming, it's not just farmers that settle here. Richard in Townsville, Maryland has more.
Here with Abatu Magato, a slave on a plantation here in Maryland. Abatu, how do you feel that the Middle Colonies are racially diverse?
Yeah, I heard that there be lots of different kinds of people are here. Man, I don't know, they be Africans, they be Dutchmans, they be some Englishmen, and they be some Indian. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yes, I do. In fact, 15% of the population is African American, either enslaved or not. But the Middle Colonies are not only racially diverse, they are also religiously diverse. There are Catholics.
Back to work, man.
Go ahead. There are Catholics, Protestants, Puritans, Quakers. In fact, Delaware was intended to be a Catholic colony, but became Protestant. But more Protestants settled there, so they became Protestant. And just how important is religion in everyday life in the Middle Colony? I have James King here with me. James, how often do you religiousize?
Well, I'd say I read my Bible twice a day, and I try to pray more than that. As a Puritan, I have found that my faith in God is the most important thing in my life. That and my Tessie. That is, I sure do love that woman.
Ha ha, me too. And now, back to John in the studio. Go.
Wow. I never realized just how religiously diverse we are. We are as diverse as a cornucopia. And speaking of cornucopias, it's time for us to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back on WBRB.
Hi, Billy Mays here for
Middle
Mighty Putty.
Colonies.
The easy way to fix, fill, and seal virtually anything fast and make it last. Mighty Putty is not a glue, but a super-powered epoxy that you can mold to any shape and apply directly to most any surface for an everlasting bond. Ordinary epoxies are a mixing mess. With Mighty Putty, you just cut like dough, simply need to activate, apply, and let dry. It has the muscle to support up to 350 pounds. Rebuild the damaged tool to work like new, or make car repairs and save money. Drills, bolts, and screws can ruin your project. With Mighty Putty, you just cut, activate, and apply. Here's something you can't do with glue. Mighty Putty seals leaks instantly. Use it on pipes and faucets for a permanent seal. As you need, it activates, turning from green to white to show it's ready to hold on tight. It has the strength to pull this fully loaded 80,000-pound tractor trailer. Now that's the power of Mighty Putty. Whether it's tile to wood, metal to glass, any job, big or small, Mighty Putty repairs them all. Fill cracks in ceilings, walls, and floors. Mold it to furniture, sand and paint for a seamless repair. And it's ideal for all your crafting projects. There's nothing you can't do with Mighty Putty. Call now and we'll send you 2 powerful sticks of Mighty Putty for only $19.99. But through this exclusive TV offer, we'll double it and send you 2 more sticks free. Mighty Putty will pay for itself the very first time. But I'm not done yet. Call right now, and I'll triple the offer and send you 6 sticks of Mighty Putty for the same low price of $19.99. Order now.
Call 1-800-774-1124 to order Mighty Putty and receive the triple offer. That's 6 sticks of Mighty Putty for $19.99. Call 1-800-774-1124 now.
And we're back on WBRB. In recent news, Dr. A. Bay has released his book on the economy in the Middle Colonies, entitled, "Hey, check it out, I just wrote a book about the economy in the Middle Colonies." Dr. Bay, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Good to be here, Bill O'Reilly.
Actually, I'm John.
Really? I think I got the wrong show. See you.
Well, that's a shame, because his book is full of insight about the economy here in the Middle Colonies. Here, let me read you a passage. It's a favorite one of mine. "The farmer that doesn't collect his crop is like the criminal who gets caught by the cop." Ha! It's a good one, isn't it? What I'm trying to say is, always repay your debts. Actually, that was a poor choice of passage in this context. Let me read you one about the actual state of the economy here in the Middle Colonies. The economy here is based on cash crops: rye, wheat, barley, stuff like that. That's why they are called the breadbasket colonies. That one gets me every time. But that's enough of that. Let's get to the weather with Jim Cantori.
We'll start with our tropical update for today. And as you can see, things are looking dire for the southern colonies. 2 Category 5 hurricanes are now in the process of conjoining, and they're looking to converge right over Georgia.
Wow! I give that hurricane a 10. Category, that is.
Aha! You sly fox, you. Moving more northerly. There seems to be a formidable system moving down from Newfoundland.
Wow, so it's moving backwards? That is one nasty storm.
Oh, is it ever? It is the beast of the Northeast. Areas far south as Massachusetts could see up to 4 feet of snow with high winds and visibility as low as 0 feet. That's whiteout, folks.
Wow. I hope there aren't any polar bears lying in ambush. Hurricanes to the south, blizzards to the north. Is there any place in the colonies that will see any nice weather this weekend, Jim?
In fact, there is. As you can see, the middle colonies are experiencing wonderful weather. Highs around 69 with a gentle breeze and beautiful sunny skies.
Oof. Oh, man. Mother Nature has a sense of humor this weekend, doesn't she, Jim? And in sports news, the Dover Divers defeated the New York Pork 12-4 in whatever they play at this time in history. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have tonight, but we'll see you back here tomorrow on WBRB. I'm John Farmer.